Good evening and welcome to Youth 360. Oh no, you don't have to change your channel. It's not a rerun. It's not. It's live. It's live. It's not a rerun, right? So I know many persons have been asking, when is Youth 360 coming back? And we have been telling you, just be patient with us. So we are here today. Youth 360 is back, season 2, and we have a whole new season for you. It's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful journey in this season, right? So, who do we have today? And it's only fitting that we start today with our World Youth Day Pilgrims, some of them at least. Our World Youth Day Pilgrim, I'm going to let them introduce themselves. I'm going to start on my right here.
Good afternoon, viewers. My name is Atalia Walcott.
Hi, my name is Chad Welsh.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Javon Bartholomew.
Right, so we have the introductions. We're going to get to know them a little more better during the program, like where they're from, what parish you're representing, and so on, But, we got to do the what's trending. And what's trending in our diocese right now? I'm sure that you have seen that video and the flyers for Trinity Sunday. Which will be held at La Sagesse. It's going to be a wonderful day. It's going to be a day of fun. It's going to be a day of taking in the culture, if we can say that, right? So Trinity Sunday, La Sagesse, Sunday, June 4th, and the day begins at 9 a.m. So I don't think you want to miss anything. Trinity Sunday is going to be a very family-oriented day again. Just as we had it last year, we had the fun day. During the pandemic, we had the choir fest. But this year we're gonna have mass, and then we're gonna have some culture. Taking our culture as a people and as a church. Right? What's trending again? I'm sure again you would have seen it. 9 days in the upper room. And what's that all about? It's what happened with the disciples during that 9 days when they waited for the Holy Spirit, right? And it's going to be a fantastic concert. You're going to have our clergy, you're going to have our laity. I think one of our guests here is involved. Is it Javon will be singing?
I can't sing.
Oh no, Chad will be singing. So Javon, I didn't throw you under the bus there, but I just set some expectations so you can sing. You cannot sing?
I can't sing.
Alright, I feel you and Chad will do something on the day.
Chad alone, eh?
Took me under the bus too, man.
Okay. Then, I know where you all will be performing. That concert, St. Rose Modern Secondary School, that next Saturday, right?
Next Saturday.
And what time will that concert be?
At 6 p.m.
6
Sharp.
p.m. Okay. So what will you be doing, Chad?
I'll be doing everything.
Everything.
From singing to hopefully directing a choir to making sure that the place is well kept and there is nothing broken, so I have to pay back anything.
Okay.
And make sure all in all that the concert goes well. We get a good fundraiser going on to help raise funds for our trip in July.
Okay, so we'll talk more about that fundraiser later on in the program. But that's trending. That World Youth Day concert. Come on out, support them wherever you are. If you're from Grenville, just pass over the Belvedere. Short drive, right? If you're from St. George's, go up. Take a nice evening drive. St. Patrick's come on down. Right, guys? All right, so what's trending again? Yeah. Yeah. Right. And what's trending again? We have our GNCC talent competition, which will culminate on Trinity Sunday. So we have all of the auditions starting next Saturday also at St. Rose. So it will be kind of a twinning, and it's a matter of convenience also because GNCC can just then go over onto the um,
Main
concert
stage,
and get some.
some talent.
Yeah,
And trust me, there are a few talents there, and I don't think the world wants to miss it as well. Trust me. I already have some people lined up, from poets to singers to dancers to drummers to violinists, saxophonists.
Yeah.
So it's something you don't want to miss. And it's something to show that, well, the name of the show is Youth Tenacity, showing that as much as youth, well, we do not seem alive, we are there and we are prospering despite all the challenges faced, all the things that we are going through and still going through, that some of us still there and we're trying to let our voice be heard
Oh yes.
or our skills be heard
Right.
or felt.
So it will test your tenacity that day if you audition earlier on in the day and then you go right into the concert. So let's see how we have it. We have the first audition next Saturday the 13th at St. Rose Modern Secondary School. Then we have the second audition 16th May at 4 p.m. That will be at the Northeastern Deanery Deluxe Cinema. On the 17th of May, we move to Pedmota, which is the Eastern Deanery, right? And that will be at 4 p.m. also. On the 18th of May, we move to the Southern Deanery, which will be at the Upper Room Grand Dance. And on the 24th of May, we go over to the beautiful Carriacou and Petit Martinique. So persons up there, get ready. I know you're all talented up there, and I know you all have a whole set of thing coming, right? So we're ready. Send out your best talent, and so that they can audition, and we can get to select some for Trinity Sunday. And Trinity Sunday, it all goes down, That's where it goes down, and it's not limited to any age in particular. Anyone can take part, right? Just come out. You can register on the day. Come out, register, take part, audition, right? You never know. Sometimes you end up on the big stage, and just like that, you go Hollywood. Anyhow.
And Kislan, a question. So let's say that for golf, somebody wants to participate in golf, but they're not able to do it on that day. Can they come to another place where you're having auditions and participate or party?
Yes, that
Okay.
can happen. Yes,
Alright, nice.
that can happen, right? And finally, what's trending? It happened a few weeks ago, I should say, but it's still trending. I don't know if you all saw Spice Must release the Queen Contestants, boy. That lit up Facebook.
I saw that. And I saw someone that I'm very familiar with.
Okay.
And I know that we all are very familiar with
Okay.
Yeah, you want to know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You
You
think
know
you're
who I'm
talking
talking about?
The same one from earlier?
The same one from earlier, of
The same
course.
one.
The same one.
Yeah, the same one.
Yes,
So
she,
what is
Mr.
the
Money
person?
Francis?
Oh,
has
Mr. Money
Money
Francis,
Francis.
big up yourself
Big up
wherever you
bigs her
are.
up large
Big
and
up your
fully.
house,
Yeah. This
What-
is one of our U360 family, So,
Yes.
don't worry. We GNCC go make some jerseys to sell.
What do you know?
Yes.
We rep Amani.
And you know GNCC got
Francis.
Shiba.
Yeah.
We
So-
inside.
We inside fully.
Yeah. We inside fully. So, if you want a jersey right now for Queen Show night, call right now and reserve your jersey, right?
Yes.
It's gonna be just probably about a $40-50, not much.
Not much.
But we have to print it and thing. I think JJ Van
I like
Gogh
saw
had
that
to
you're
print it.
optimistic. No Josie organize it. Still call and organize
Chelsea
it,
done
Josie.
price
Yeah,
already.
exactly.
Yeah. Repping it. If you're part of the U360 family and you go in Queen Show, you wanna be identified, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we rep Amani Francis, right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so what's trending? So we have come to the end of what's trending, and we're going to take a short break, and being that next week it will be kind of tight with the auditions and then the concert. We would not want to shortchange the auditions and the concert. So next week, I know we just started back today, but next week we're not going to have a live U360. So We're gonna give the mothers their love right now, and we're gonna just go to a short break with something local, a new hit, I should say, on the market. So we're gonna take a break and be right back. That's great.
Hey woman, I wish I was there for you, by yourself and wanting something new. By your bread, raise your children, highly high as what's in store. What's your name? What you do? Where you from? What's your complaint? Your hustle and your aura, it makes me a believer. What's your name? What you do? Where you from? What's your complaint? Queen of the era, woman of the year. What you are, love, love, coming. Yani ura, hey gorgeous, you know they look up to you. So be yourself and love them endlessly. Tie your hair by your belly. Your foot is written. I hope you know. What's your name? What you do? Where you from? What's your complaint? Your hustle and your aura, it makes me a believer. What's your name? What you do? Where you from? What's your complaint? Queen of the era, mother of the year. What you are, love, call me. What you are, love, call me. What you
Welcome back to the program, listeners and viewers. Remember, you don't have to change your channel. This is not a rerun. This is a new season, season 2 of Youth 360. So, as I said earlier, we are here today with some of the World Youth Day Pilgrims who will be traveling to Lisbon, Portugal. Very long journey. Very, very long journey. I hope that they can endure to the end, really and truly, because it's a very, very long journey. So, to my guest today, what inspired you to register and want to go to World Youth Day?
Well, I will get the ball rolling.
Okay.
I would say that my decision to say yes came from the knowledge that I will be meeting my fate active somewhere else. Meeting other youths, other people in the same practice and belief that I am from. So I thought about the opportunity and the new experiences and lessons that could derive from that.
Okay. Okay. Gentlemen.
Well, for me, well, if you know me, I love to socialize. So that was one of my main things. Number two, I mean, a trip to Lisbon, Portugal. How could you miss that? And then, as well, going to somewhere where you can meet so many other youths around the same age as yourself and experiencing them in the faith. Their faith maybe even be stronger than yours, and that would give you that kind of vibe and that motivation to be like, actually want to know Jesus the way they do, or worshiping the way they do. So these are the things that actually motivated me and pushed me to just say yes.
So for me, when I heard about it, I was like, yeah, this seems like it'll be a really good experience, getting to share my faith with not just other people from where I'm from, but other people from the world, around. And I think what did it for me was um, the experience that I think we're going to have. It's not every day that you get an opportunity to travel to Portugal. And the lead up to our final destination, where we get to go to the other places, the other countries. I think that experience is what is really driving me to go, and looking forward to the experiences that we'll get to share with the other pilgrims at World Youth Day. It's going to be my first experience, but I really hope that it won't be my last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You stated, just to go back a bit, you stated that the experience that you think you're gonna have, right? What experience is that, do you think?
Well, I mean, Chad hinted to it, getting to see other people in their faith, in the faith that we all share as Catholic. They may worship a bit different than us. We may worship a bit different from them. So there are things that we may be able to take from them, that could help us along our journey as young Catholics. We may be able to take it back here to help others. And there may be things that we may share with them as well, that they may be able to share their faith with others, or live a Catholic life based on how we worship. So I see it as an experience that can be worthwhile for everybody.
Okay. Okay. Listeners and viewers, I don't know if earlier I asked them to introduce themselves, but I did not ask them to state, what parish they are from. So now we're going to get into what parish they are from. In terms of parish life, you answer the question by first stating, what parish you're representing and so on. Well, how do you see your life presently within the parish? What do you see your role as being in the parish? Your role as growing the parish, your role as in developing and harnessing the younger ones in the parish?
Can I take the first bite?
Sure, of course.
Yeah, I feel compelled to.
So ladies first, yeah.
So I humbly yield from the parish of St. Andrew the Apostle, and I am from the branch of the station St. Gregory's, Mount St. Ovens.
Okay.
And my current role is among the youth ministry, and as a lecturer I read and stuff like that. But the youth ministry is not as vibrant or as populated as it should be, but we are there and we are present. And for my particular station, I would say my role is as a young green shepherd. Because it was so, I would say, ironic that last Saturday was youth mass, so I had the younger ones reading. The whole mass was carried by young, children, young girls. And the topic for the homily was the Good Shepherd. So I looked at that and I connected the dots, and I'm like, there's something greater at play here. Things are lining up in a particular way. So I think that this opportunity to travel to Portugal would only strengthen and enrich in what is already going on within my parish for me.
Before our gentleman answer, you said a young green shepherd, and it's packed something inside it.
Yes, because I had to be specific because I am 19 years of age, and most times when you hear about a shepherd, it's most likely the head of a family or the elders in a church. But we as youths, we are aspiring to be young leaders. So we can be shepherds, we can be anything we want to be. So if we are shepherds, we are most likely green because we are just at the beginning stage, I would say.
Right, so, and it's interesting because by our baptism, we are made priests, prophet, kings, and now we add another one, shepherds. Priests, prophet, kings, and shepherds, right? Green shepherds. Right? So I hope, Bishop, if you're hearing, and your parish priest, be careful and ensure that your guide her, young, because she's green. So she need the guidance, right?
Green shepherd.
Yeah, green shepherd.
Like
I hope people don't take that the wrong way outside in. Next to me, I see the green shepherd. yeah.
Don't forget the young, eh?
Yeah, young
Young.
green shepherd.
Emphasis
Young
on the
green
young.
shepherd. Next thing, they say, well, look, you're looking for leadership and thing. So yeah, be careful. Well, anyway, it's wonderful to see that you see yourself as being a young leader in your parish. So I'm going to add on to the question now for young men, being that part came on. What is your current role in the parish, and do you see yourself, as a young person in the parish, do you find parish life difficult, and how so for the young men?
So well, I'm from St. David, and I worship at the St. Martin de Porres. Well, St. Joseph's Catholic, the Mass Center. Right? So the parish is St. Martin de Porres, right? But the Mass Center I worship at is St. Joseph's Catholic, Pomerose, right? I've been involved in church life from very young age. Started reading in church, and then being a part of the youth group as a full member at first, and then for quite a number of years I was the president of the youth group, so I had very much a leadership role in the youth group. And sadly right now the youth group is dormant, or should I say dead, because we don't have a youth group currently functioning at either mass centers in the parish, right? I must say that's one of the biggest challenges that we face, right? Trying to get first it was a challenge to keep it going, and now that it's died and it's gone, it's basically a challenge to bring it back on stream. Yeah, so that's I would say as a young person trying to get youth group back up and running, it's definitely a challenge, and so we may have to look for different ways to get youth ministry and youth group functioning again. Now, I know and I understand that given that I'm a part of the whole Youth Day team, Pilgrims, then I think when I get back, or even before, it's going to weigh heavily on me to kind of lead that process, or assist heavily in getting the youth ministry back on stream. It seems a bit of a tough task, but it's not impossible.
All right, and I am Chad Welsh from St. John's, Guavetown.
St. Peter's Parish.
St. Peter's, I was coming to St. Peter's Parish,
yeah.
but you have to let
That's
the Guavetown known first, which is the capital of Grenada.
Republic of Guam.
All right.
Hold on. A matter of education, right? Guavetown is not the capital of Grenada. I have to be responsible. As the host, I have to be responsible on the program and not spread misinformation.
Or just change Grenada history.
Yeah, exactly, Because I'm sure there are many people looking on in the diaspora, so I have to be responsible.
And that's how you set a stamp
I'll be responsible.
I just changed history.
Yeah, but I made a correction as a teacher. Go back fail the test. So.
All right, so from St. Peter's Parish. And to be honest, I've been in church life since little. Well, I mean, with the Youth 360 program, you know me for singing. And it didn't start from here or it started from maybe in school. It actually started in the church. From since year young, communion class, always singing. It was at that point where, hey, this boy sound like a little girl, we? But at that time, the voice did not break it, so I was singing at a real high pitch. But now the voice break a little bit, you know. But, you know, keep the singing going still. Ask the question if you want to ask it. And, you know, I decided that, you know, I realized I have the talent, so why just use it for myself and, well, to sound good, why not try to help others and so on and so forth. And by extension, well, I'm a teacher at St. Rose, and I'm responsible for the choir as well in St. Rose. And I'm more or less trying to help them to get out of that shell and, you know, be out there, sing for you to be heard. And at that one point, well, I was the youth choir leader at one point. Well, I mean, sometimes things start and fail, and sadly, that's what happened. It kind of failed due to, you know, something wasn't working out. But, you know, we have to go back to the drawing board and see what's going on, and hopefully something gets better. And, well, I tried Central Choir, had them do a dry run for the first time in St. Peter's RC, and it was actually really good. And I do intend to have them come again and do something. And again, by extension, hopefully getting that youth choir to be, you know, up there as well. And again, by extension, not just a youth choir, but the youths on a whole, because to be honest, I think we all share the same sentiment. The youths, especially in my parish, they're dead, dormant. They're in the church and sometimes you're hardly hearing them. When they come to parts of the mass, you may hardly see them do things, or you may happen to call on them once or twice and you'll actually get some of them and you'll see them every now and then. But like to have like a youth Sunday, there isn't a proper one like that. So and again with this whole youth pilgrim, I see it as a task, as Jovan said, that when I'm back, it'll be weighed heavy on my shoulder. Although one of my intention and tasks in the church is I'm aspiring to be the youth coordinator of St. John's. Because I mean, when you have a talent or you see something is suffering and you know you have that ability to, you know, to dig it up, revive it, pong out that diamond, you have to do something. You can't just be there, because I mean, what's the sense you have that ability and talent if you're not using it to, you know, uplift someone else or other people? So, yeah.
Okay. So, just before we go for the break, I would ask my friend, as a young green shepherd, what are your challenges in parish life or in church life?
I would say one of the primary challenges is the youths having an outlet or maybe an incentive in the means, maybe probably with the atmosphere of the church community. Most young people don't gravitate towards church, and there are reasons for that. So one of the challenges I would say is that I see certain things that would probably chase them or discourage them, but there's a difference with me. I could, you know, look over that or survive certain challenges. But I think that there is certain adjustments or reforms that need to be made so that the conditions in the church community is susceptible for youth development.
Okay.
So that's a challenge that I see, I experience, but I could also tolerate.
Okay, so I think we have a topic here for another Youth 360 challenges youth face in the church. But we're going to leave it there for today. We're not going to delve in it because we want to focus on the pilgrims.
There's a lot,
and going forward, right? So yeah, there is a lot. But we'll bring you all back on there and you know, we'll really discuss it as young people and probably have more, you know. So, listeners and viewers, we're going to take a short break right now. We're going to listen to a gospel by Samuel Madas, Balance, which really calls on youth to be focused, on youth to be directed, to keep a balance in their life. So, we'll be right back to continue and hear more of the Pilgrims' journey and to hear more of the intention. So, we're going to take a short break and we're going to be right back.
I've been searching to find some peace for my mind. I just wanna lay down my soul, 'cause I feel like the world is moving too fast, and if it's not too much to ask, oh Lord, whoa, help me find a balance, balance. Yeah, I'm losing my balance, balance. Hands down, losing my balance, balance. I'm preparing for this, I need to balance, balance. Tell me why it feels like I missed the memo. This can't be right. Honestly, it feels like my life is a demo. Come and never get the fullness. So long I've been waiting, while the whole world passed me by. So long I've been praying. Honestly, my fed up cry. I know that you said all things work together for good, but this don't feel good. Why does it feel like we're living stormy weather? Oh Lord, if you could help me find a balance, balance. I'm losing it, balance, balance. Oh God, oh Lord, balance, balance. You are my only hope, my balance, my balance. Yeah, it's like I'm fighting demons my foreparents never conquered. Brawling with my darkest feelings. If I lose, I will wonder. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not your strongest soldier. If I could have a heart to heart with you, God, I would have told you that I need to balance, balance. Hey, yeah, I wanna balance, balance. I cannot see my way. Balance, balance. If you don't hold my hand, I lose my balance, balance. This one thing I know, this one thing is for certain, this one thing's for sure. You will help me carry my burdens. This one thing I know, this one thing is for certain, this one thing is sure. I am not alone. Help me find a balance, balance. Ooh, my cry today is for balance, oh God. If you don't hold my hand, I lose my balance, balance. Hey, Zion, can you hear me? Hear me? Oh, sing it again. There's one thing I know, this one thing I am certain, this one thing's for sure. I am not forgotten. Hey, this one thing I know, this one thing is for certain, this one thing I know. You'll help me carry my burden. This one thing I know, this one thing is for certain, this one thing's for sure. I am not forgotten. Don't let me down, don't let me down. This one thing is for certain. My hope is in you, God. My hope is in you, God. Zion, can you hear me? This one thing is for certain. This one thing is for sure. I am not forgotten. This one thing I know. Hey.
Welcome back, listeners and viewers. This is Youth 360, season 2. It's been a while, and for those of you who have been missing the program, we say we are back, and we're going to be on, except next Saturday, because we have the auditions for Trinity Sunday, and then we also have the Pilgrims have their concert in St. Rose Modern Secondary School, so we're going to be tied up with these events, right? So we're talking here with 3 or 4 Pilgrims, and so far they have plenty potential. They have a lot of potential, and I look forward to them coming back and what should I say, injecting some energy into the diocese.
Yeah, because we potential real high.
Gosh,
We are young green.
young green shepherds.
Young green shepherds.
Okay, Lord.
I think we need to create a hashtag with that.
Young green shepherds.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that right?
I might rub some people around.
You want.
We might.
Yeah. You want next thing on the name on some ballad people. Well, guys, so we're talking World Youth Day 2023, Lisbon, Portugal. I want to ask this question. We have so many countries taking part. We have many islands from the Caribbean going. How do you see Grenada's participation? How do you see your participation as adding to a success of the event? Or how do you see it making the event unique? How do you see your participation making the event unique and special?
Well, in light with this one, sorry, I have to take the full front for that.
No problem.
Now, for me, my personal observation, this group specifically, there are so many talented youths. There are guitarists, there are pianists, there are a lot of singers, songsters. So I see, Grenada on a whole making a large and great impact when it comes to the musical aspect of everything. Because trust me, them blends, woo! You know when you hear like a group of boys sing together, well, PBC Boys Choir. Have you ever went to a concert or a show with them singing and you was not left touched? No, you was left very touched. So I see but I foresee that with this pilgrimage and our pilgrims, it will add some spice, and not just in that kind of oomphy way, but in a spicy way, because we're from the Isle of Spice, where everything is nice. So that's how I see we would be leaving some form of mark, some form of memory, some form of, we add something worthwhile, something that they can remember, okay, Grenada, the Pilgrims, they were great. We hope to see them soon. Or we leave that specific mark for the other pilgrims who are going to another country. They'll be, okay, I hope that they are as good as the first batch and whatever. So, yeah, the talents.
Bro said the bar really high there, man.
Yeah, because you kind of setting you because you already said you cannot
can't
sing.
sing.
So that's why I still here and you realize that what you do.
And he compared us to a group of talented singers in BBC choir. Bro, that's a really high bar.
But it's interesting because it shows the what he sees in the group. His wishful seeing.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, his wishful seeing as to what he sees in the group. Yeah. So I'll ask my friend here.
Well, I have to say that I concur with his aspect towards like the singing and the musical part to it, like the musicians and whatnot. But I would like to maybe use a cliche and say that Grenadians are nice. That alone. Like compared to Jamaicans, Trinidadians, the rest of the Caribbean, we are known as nice people. But I would like to go beyond that. When I say nice, I mean like, we have very vibrant, colorful, diversified personalities. I think when you meet a Grenadian, they leave, as you said, a mark on you, even though they don't sing for you or they don't break down in a dance for you. But Grenadians are very special people. I study history, and our Grenadian history has been very vibrant. In times of the revolution, we have been a people who bring forth our beliefs and our abilities. So I would say that our society right now is a bit dormant, but we have youths And I think that if they become, or if they, when they wake up, and they, some of them are already awakened, we can do very great things. So just having a piece of Grenada present in Portugal, I think that we could take roots like watergrass in Manu.
Oh Lord.
Lyric.
Oh Lord.
Lyric.
What?
But I agree. I agree with the two of them. And as she said, we're very nice people.
Yeah, no,
And
and I am that song from Alma Boy come to mind.
which one?
Looking nice. Real nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're hoping to look real nice in Portugal, you know, not just the look, but in terms of taste that we leave, you know, in Portugal. No, she said that we're nice people, and I mean, we expect that other countries, they're gonna have nice people as well, but we are expecting to bring a different type of nice to Portugal and the World Youth Day celebration. I kind of answered the question a bit earlier when I said that there are going to be things that we will share in the way that we worship and the people that we are parts of our culture, because I think there's a cultural piece that we have to do as well, right? And so people will be able to, other pilgrims from other countries will be able to take from us, you know, and just like they said, I hope that the what we leave in Portugal, the mark that we leave would be a really good one, and one that whenever World Youth Day comes about, people will be looking forward to see and interact with Grenadians again, because this one would be a good one.
I think we have a viewer saying, get on calls, Mr. Spicy. So, Lewis, who's Mr. Spicy?
Mr. Spicy.
So much, Chad.
I find so.
I don't know.
Chad, I find your fans
What?
calling.
Let me see if I can get the name of the person who commented.
Get the name, because I doubt it's me they're talking about.
Lewis? Oh, Judy Lewis.
Oh boy, Miss Judy. Big up yourself, Miss Judy. You know, we was just having a good conversation about you.
Yeah.
And especially saying that you have to buy some tickets for the concert as well.
We were saying that.
Yeah.
We were indeed.
Yeah, you were saying that you were already contacted by tickets, and you're hoping that just how you are as motivated and up to get them tickets. We want to see the others, especially Keeson and Dwayne and the whole production team buy their tickets as well. Because, I mean, as a leader, if you do not set the trend, how do you expect the trend to be followed?
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. We don't mind buying tickets. Remember, we are already doing the video shoot. So we have...
One thing I learned, there's no excuses when it comes to being a leader.
It's not excuses, you know. It's called being economically. Yeah, because you don't want to go, you buy a ticket, and then you have to look for somebody to give.
That's an excuse.
No, it's not even an excuse.
I strongly believe that's an excuse because as a brother in Christ, looking at you just hyping us up and saying this, that, and the other.
Yes, it's
as
true.
a group like this, and you want to support, you may not be able to be there, but just by purchasing a ticket and giving someone else who would like to be there, could not only spark an interest in us, but an interest in that person who would like to do something as well.
And that's the thing, Chad. Support does not always mean you have to buy a ticket. Support is, we will come, we record, and we market you all out there.
All right.
We're giving you full.
Okay.
That is much more valuable than buying a ticket,
So,
because
you hear that specific word? Market.
Yes.
So from today go forward, on the Youth 360 with GNCC, all we want to be hearing is something about the youth tenacity concert.
Yep.
We get a nice little clip saying something. It is sponsored, shared, not just shared, but sponsored, shared. And we'll be looking at them things because
Chad,
trust
my
me,
dear. Chad, my brother.
that's
my
not
brother.
too much to ask.
Chad, my brother. You know, GNCC have been trying to get the Pilgrims on the program for a while, so we have been with you all.
Okay.
And you know that. Right? You know that we came, we recorded you all in your meetings, you know, so we are there with you all.
That's true.
And we'll continue to support the Pilgrims wherever we can. You know, so Chad, you all have the full support of GNCC.
So marketing is organized, yeah?
Yes.
And also on that note, tickets are $20, so please, you would also get tickets from the Pilgrims, any one of the Pilgrims. There are a few of us, especially these three here, 1 to 3. Tickets again are $20. Ages under 10, free of cost. I think 12 and up is 10. Can't remember, but it's on the poster. Everything is on the poster, so just watch the poster. The acts are going to be great. We have people like Rooney J. We have myself. We have Phil Mon. We have a few people from different parishes. We have a violinist. We have a oh boy, I can't tell you too much.
Right,
We
so
have some
we'll get more into the
singers.
concert later on in the program, but before we move ahead, I hope GTA Grenada Tourism Authority is taking notes, and I hope that they send some form of sponsorship to the Pilgrims, because you all just got a catchphrase there to do some jerseys. Grenada, nice.
Grenada nice.
You just have to put on the jersey and you sell it. When tourists come, bam,
And
Grenada
also,
nice.
we're not just representing the Catholics of Grenada, not just the Diocese of Grenada, but we are representing Grenada. All right? So when we're out there, we are going to be Grenadians. So I agree with that. GTA should, take a little note
and
there.
show that that they have the support, they have the necessary what they call tokens, as they leave the island. So guys, we want to take a short break, and when we come back, we're gonna get more into the cost of that journey to Portugal, right? So we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna be right back. We're just gonna take a break and learn something about Trinity Sunday. Listen to Dave Hopkins and Father Carl Haynes have a short discussion on Trinity Sunday.
Carl, I know it's a diocesan activity, right? And what would you say to the parishes out there now? What are the directives to our parish priests and parish administrators, and two, what are you saying to our parishioners as we prepare for Trinity Sunday?
Okay, so as we said earlier, it's a all-day activity filled with various events. On that day, we are encouraging all of our Catholics throughout the diocese, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, to be present, to be a part of this diocesan event. And we would have also instructed our parish priests at previous clergy meeting that on that day, there will be no mass in the parish. Okay, you may have a Saturday evening mass, but on that day, there will be no parish mass. So all roads lead to Las Sages. Okay, and as I said, we want to begin the day at 9 a.m. sharp, right? And in order for that to happen, you have to be here on time. Okay, so I invite in all of the Catholic communities, organize buses, organize your various transportation, and be here for 9 a.m. on Trinity Sunday, June the 4th.
Father Carl, I just want to be clear on one thing. Sunday, 4th of June, there'll be no liturgical celebration anywhere in Grenada other than Las Sages playing field.
Yes.
However, parish priests can decide to have a Saturday evening mass based on the demand. Would I say those who really desperately cannot come to Las Sages?
Yes, and that has been the policy of the diocese over the years. Whenever we have diocesan events like that, we encourage, parishes to have a Saturday evening mass for the persons or the parishioners who cannot make it to Las Sages for the whole day. Okay? So Saturday evening you may have a mass, but on Sunday morning there'll be one liturgical celebration, and that would be right here at Las Sages.
Okay.
Welcome back, listeners and viewers, to the program. You would have just heard from Father Carl and Dave Hopkins concerning Trinity Sunday. Well, I have an added, probably, should I say an added piece I would have liked to see. Each deanery come down together in a motorcade, So each deanery organize a truck. So, the Western deanery is from River Sally to Grand Roy. So, the truck starts from River Sally. And your bus come down and you enjoy yourself come down. So when you reach down in Las Sages, you're well primed for a mass. Same as from Grenville. And You enjoy yourself, come down here
Yeah,
on the
that sound
truck.
like a vibe.
Yeah, you build a vibe.
That's true.
Yeah, you build a vibe.
So by the time we reach here, the vibe already there.
You don't just go out in the morning boring, you take a
And
bus.
then there should be a nice long motorcade come down on the western side.
Yeah, that's what I
They
said.
could meet up and come
you
down
know?
and get
Yeah,
down
so
to
then
St.
when
David's.
you reach in St. George's, St. George's join and you're all coming up. You know, think of the message we'll be able to send, you know. Two DJs coming up, two messages. And then you have two coming down.
St. Andrews meets St. David coming
Yeah.
And this is a possible vibe because for my parish as well, for Pentecost, we intend to have a motorcade.
Okay.
You know, everybody, we decorate the vehicles with red and white balloons, everybody in there red, and we meet at the St. Andrew the Apostle in Grenville, but we meet at the different points. Paradise, Paraclete, Mount St. Ovens, and we go down to Grenville.
Boy,
So you're foreseeing something there.
I find Great. Production manager, I find we should go Grenville, you know, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah. No man walking, no man left behind, everybody getting alright.
Alright guys, so we continue the conversation, guys, on World Youth Day journey with the Pilgrims. And I would like to ask them thus far, you know, with this journey comes about preparation. You have to prepare, you have to organize yourself because remember you have to go as a unit. So how has preparation been thus far for the group?
Was so far, I'll start because they each had turns to start.
Okay. I'm feeling jealous, man.
It's just a turn thing, you know?
Okay.
Exactly. So I would say preparation so far has been pretty good. We would meet. We normally meet mostly on Saturdays. Not every Saturday though, but every other Saturday or whenever the leaders of the group decide that it's a really good time to meet, then we meet. We have our spiritual preparation where we follow the Catholic World Youth Day page.
Okay.
There are things on the page that we have to do in order to prepare spiritually. We're also asked to do our own little devotions and make notes in our journal, you know, to journal, which sister is always saying, and Leslie is always saying that it's also an important part of our journey, you know, journaling and so on, because you know, journaling is a good way to remember things, and you know, you look back years from now and you look back and you get to relive, I guess, in a way, your journey and the trip itself. Journaling. We've also been preparing by having different fundraisers and so on, because of course there's a cost to the trip. Yeah. So I think the preparation so far has been good. Of course, with everything you have, it's up and down. But we've been pulling through so far.
Okay.
And just to add on to with what Javon just said, yes, I'm not going to repeat everything, but yes, everything that you just said. And also in terms, again, with the musical aspect, as Leslie has been telling us, there will be some points where they will call on us to do like parts of the mass, and we would have to be ready. And that's where, you know, the morning devotions come in. So come in the morning, I'm the guitarist, and I have to be able to listen or like just on the spot come up with a song and play it in the right key, because I mean when you're over there you have to do things on the go. So you know, preparation in all ways, both spiritually, physically, if you want to call it talentally or skillfully.
Talentally.
Yeah.
Talentically.
You know? So
Okay.
preparation's all around it, you know?
Okay. You know, before child, I just hope that whenever you start to play that your key open the door. You make your key. Next thing you start with a key and the key cannot open the door, right? Ensure that the key can open the door.
I'll make sure all those practices we've been having, all this preparation does not go to waste. It'll open the correct door.
Chad, tell them I have a master key, man.
Key to the city?
Sorry, I apologize.
Sometimes it's not good to let everything out, you know? You have to leave them wondering
Yes.
what
My
is what.
apologies.
Keep them in the
But next thing child will just be strumming.
I'm on Chad.
Don't worry, man. I'm always full of surprises.
Okay.
I
Surprise.
can be this youth today, and by tomorrow I can be that person talking about cancer and AIDS in a very modest and professional way. But wait, wasn't that the guy who was just laughing and giggling just yesterday? Wow. He's intelligent.
Yeah,
He's sophisticated.
Versatile.
You know, you have to be versatile. You have to be able to, act accordingly, move to suit, as you would say.
And I think
I know, and then before my friend answer, I know that when you're over there, you'll be able to eat freely, right?
so as Shad just expounded, I think that's one of the specialities of Grenadians. We are very versatile people. We come in different colors and shapes and forms and abilities. So concerning the preparations, yes, as he mentioned, our meetings, we have been meeting and it's very important because to travel as a group from a group composed of people from different areas of the island. Some of us have not met each other before, and some of us we are familiar in the past with others. So, as a group of I should say people who are not so
Young green
acquainted,
shepherds.
young green shepherds, we have to meet and bond and get to know each other in spirituality, knowing how we relate towards our religion and whatnot in order to be a united force when we do journey to Lisbon.
And might I add, to be honest, some of them we haven't met them ever before, but that special kind of bond, that kind of vibe we emit, it just have us as like we know each other for so long. Like I know this guy since college time. When to be honest, I only know him like since this thing started, which was not so long ago. But it's just that connection we have.
We just click.
Yeah, just click. Watch, talk, click.
So, right, so you said, okay, and I'm glad you bring up that part because now you're stating, okay, you're all bonding together as a group traveling. How will, when you reach across to Lisbon, how will that affect your group mentality and how will it also affect you all making new friends and meeting new people?
So what I can say is, since we're getting to bond and know each other and being fond of each other, building that bond, you're able to tell, well, hopefully on the spot that, okay, this person will be a good leader. This person may be someone we can actually put in charge of this. This person we could have in charge of actually like setting the alarm clock or responsible for, yo, everybody, wake up, time to go. This person may be able to, maybe moving from train to train. This person might be someone who could actually like go in front of the train, hold a little space and make us pass through in a, convenient way. Because, I mean, to be honest, there is a lot of logistics behind it, and more or less, well, they may not know that, and we may not know it while we actually bonding with each other, but these are the things that are actually working into play. And also, on the side with the preparations. Now, with the preparations, just the bonding and the spiritual stuff and whatever, there's another part of the preparations we have to be studying. One of the most important one, accommodation and airfare. Now with that, we have to accumulate $9,300 in EC.
Per person.
Per person. That's correct. And we have to do fundraisers. More or less, some of them have to touch with bank accounts. I mean, it might hurt you at the end of the day, but I mean, it's for a worthy cause. But still, with the fundraisers, once you get the fundraisers, the sponsorship, the donation, it do help and go a long way. And also, this is my appeal to the viewers out there. We are kindly asking for a donation because, trust me, it goes a long way. And in turn, it is one of the way of, pushing Grenada forward because the youths are tomorrow. Well, the youths are today and tomorrow. Sooner or later, when we're back, we are the ones that are coming back with that knowledge, that versatility, that experience, and find a way, find a means to work it into the church, and not just the church community, but in our community itself. All right, in Grenada on a whole. So, yes, that's one of the most challenging parts of our preparation. The donations at 9,003.
Okay, so folks out there are hearing that if you want to call in right now and probably you might want to pledge a few dollars, a few of your dollars you might have extra, or probably you might want to do a sacrificial giving and give them probably like a $500 that thing. You can call in and The number is at the bottom of the screen, I'm thinking. Right? So, I'm going to move on now. Going to Portugal. Has anyone been learning Portuguese so that you can interact with the locals over there? You seem as though you're learning Portuguese.
Not exactly learning the language, but I've been investigating about the region, 5 things you must know once going into Portugal, top 10 things you should look out. I've been doing my little exploration of what the continent, that area has to offer. The location of it, the journey to get there, So, yes. But I do aspire to learn the basic,
Hello in Portuguese.
yeah, what is needed for basic communication and for reading signs and whatnot, because we don't intend to get lost. We intend to come back.
Well, you seem as a person with a plan. Chad,
I could say good morning. I might
say
just
good morning in Portuguese.
I might just be saying good morning for the entire day. Yes, is bon dia?
Yeah.
I think so.
I can't remember, but all I know, once I look at it here, okay, hello means hola. Hola, ¿cómo está? Por favor, that means please. Once I look at it, because when I did Spanish in primary school, so I have a little bit of, something to it. So once I look at it here, I can be able to, read it.
So, Chad, hold on. But what happened if you reach a part, no Wi-Fi, no data?
Google Trends? Oh, never mind.
Hello, this is called an iPhone now. When you invest in something, it's not for waste, There is something called iTranslate. iTranslate would find a way. And I would also you have to prepare for, as you say, for anything. So that would be already prepared for. Screenshot the basics. It's there somewhere in the camera, so you don't have to use Wi-Fi to use that photo. You read it, you look up. Or you just use sign language. Trust me, people don't understand sign language.
Chad. Brother Chad.
I'm hungry, thirsty. Money.
Brother Chad, sometimes the technology just fails us.
And that Joshua, you need some sign
Yeah, I
language.
know, but sometimes not everybody understands the sign language,
Because I know that in some countries, certain body languages
because
could be offensive.
Remember, there is the American Sign Language, there is the English Sign Language. So you have to be very,
you
very
might be
careful.
going-
Because next thing, your police have to go with Chad offensive. We don't want that.
But at least that's better than having to watch what you're eating, eh?
But I do think though, well, we would be with some sponsors, sponsored families, and they would be able to speak both English and Portuguese. So that would be one of our help as well.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Is this family getting payments for you all staying with them? Or?
I think that should be organized by the diocese
Yeah,
in
for
Portugal.
me to personally say that's above my pay grade.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I think what we are expected to do is to walk with a token, something from Grenada, whether it's a flag, a souvenir, something that we can leave with them.
Okay.
For me, I mean, Kison, I'm a big football fan.
Yeah, I know that. And you're going to Portugal.
And I'm going to Portugal, So I'm thinking he's probably not there now. But maybe the diocese could organize for a little meet and greet to the boss, Christy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not my favorite player.
I know
I'm a Messi fan.
I know you're a Messi.
But I'm a football fanatic. So if I meet a football player,
I know want to play me like a one-on-one.
Exactly.
I just get
No. Let's look at it this way, Kison. Next thing I don't come back to Grenada, next thing I get a contract. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and let me add on that. And just the opportunity to just kick a little ball with the world famous Christy.
Exactly.
That alone is something to be talking about.
Exactly.
Christy, wherever you are, if you're hearing that, all you there and show that you're in Portugal so that the guys can, meet with the guys from Grenada.
Correct.
Correct. Also, ensure that you have a signed jersey for everyone, right? But guys, you all say I want to meet with Christy, I want to meet shake the Pope's hand too.
Of course. I mean, without any, sign up saying that that's an obvious thing to do. Trust me, I want to be there first, foremost. I cannot speak his language, but he will understand my just a shake.
Okay.
Sometimes there's a million words in one little shake hand, So.
Okay.
But no, in case y'all didn't get it, I will get it for all of us.
Yes.
Okay. So before we wrap up, they said 9,003 per person.
9,003 per person, yeah.
Where are you all with that right now? How are persons faring with that? Is parish assisting you all? What's happening?
Well, I must say that so far, I think I'm okay. I'm in an okay place. Yes, my parish has been assisting in terms of financial contribution, in terms of supporting whenever I have fundraisers and so on. And I've been getting support on the outside as well, you know. And if I have the permission to talk about one of the fundraisers that I have.
Yeah, go on.
All right. So, a group of parishioners or members of my mass center, we met and we were looking at a good fundraiser, yeah, that could possibly make some money. And we decided, you know what, a cake sale for Mother's Day might be a good thing, yeah.
Okay.
So we're having a cake sale on the 13th of May. That's next Saturday. We're selling whole cakes.
Okay.
We'll have plain cakes. We'll have cherry cakes, fruit cakes. You know, a number of different varieties of cakes. We'll have cupcakes also, and we're not just trying to sell cakes. Yeah, we're trying to have maybe a little package so you can get cakes and a nice bottle of champagne, for your mom or for your wife or so.
So are you bringing any to are you bringing any to St. Rose to sell?
To St. Rose?
Yeah.
To be honest, I had some orders. So it could be done based on orders as well.
Okay.
So I had some orders for a blood side. So that's all I was thinking about so far.
So I want to put somebody on the spot. Is Donnell making any of it?
Donnell Monroe?
Yeah.
No.
Donnell, you have to make a cake. And on to buy a cake, you have to bake the cake.
So you only want to buy a cake if it's from Donnell?
And Donna she'll bake some real nice cake.
Yeah, Donnell does bake some nice cakes.
Yeah.
I would also like to take the opportunity to put it out there, not next week Saturday, but on the 3rd of June, the youths, the Pilgrims from St. Andrew the Apostle, this is for persons in the St. Andrew Parish, we'll be having a takeaway barbecue luncheon in Carlton Junction.
Okay.
$20, starting from 11 to about 3 p.m. So I'm just putting it out there. And also in the same breath, I would like to, on behalf of the entire group, thank all the sponsors that we have had so far, whether it be from the church community or private sector. We are grateful for all the support we have had monetarily and in all other forms.
Okay. But that barbecue song will be a good getaway for persons who don't want to cook Trinity
And it's
Sunday.
right in a junction.
So
You're going so, we're right there waiting for
So
you.
here what? I don't want you food poison anybody, right? Don't barbecue all this Saturday. Come and barbecue some this Sunday in Las Vegas.
Yes.
So I put
So
in a
we'll take
disclaimer
off-
out there. I'm not saying bring the barbecue from the day before. Come in and barbecue some this
Because
Sunday.
nobody
Fresh barbecue,
saying,
yeah.
probably it's not the same one that was in Carter Junction.
Yeah, we don't want that.
We
And
don't
next
want...
thing, you don't want to know I show man.
Exactly.
Did you in a microwave my mom up first? You don't want to listen.
And then it's for these.
Next thing, you're gonna make it to what you got? Hospital, drips. Yeah, so probably think about,
Yes.
doing another one in Las Vegas.
Yes, we could do set up a little stall.
Yeah, but do it only so they could tell the organizers at Trinity Sunday.
Right.
I mentioned the cake sale, but I didn't give like a contact for persons if they want to call and order. And so, if you wish to call and inquire or maybe order cakes and champagnes and so for your mom or your wife, you can call 416-6081. That's my number, and we can have a chat and go from there.
Okay. No, don't say have a chat. Say place your order.
Yes.
Place your
Right?
order.
Repeat the number.
416-6081. You can call and order. And we go from there.
You can order two, right? Order two. You order one thing. Order two, so if one bottle break, Yeah, back up.
I think I should put Kisan in charge of marketing for that too, eh? You like to market, yeah?
True. And also just a point and on Trinity on that nice Trinity event, Trinity Sunday, we'll be having a stall. Any information on that will be given out on a further day. You know, we'll be sending it to the team who will be able to post it on the page so they can market it for us, which is GNCC, I believe, since they say they're fully supporting us.
Yes, yeah.
All right, wonderful.
Free
And also
marketing.
on that note, if I think we're close to the end, so let me reiterate that the concert is on the 13th of May, which is Saturday coming. Only $20 for a ticket. So please, you know, tell a friend to tell a friend. Even if you can't come, maybe you could buy a ticket to give somebody, or, you know, you just share the post or tell someone, you don't hear about the concert, you go read real nice, you know. So tell a friend to tell a friend and come on out. Also, I'd like to thank all those, not just for, well, first and foremost, we'd like to thank all those again, as Atalia said, those who sponsored us in any way. Because, I mean, as my grandmom said, one cocoa is full of baskets.
Amen.
And trust me, it has been going a long way. I mean, it's been really stressful for some of us. And some of us have it nice like Javon. But, you know, some of us, we don't have it so nice. So, you know, that one
I
cocoa
didn't say
been...
nice, I say okay.
It's been really okay
I
for
would,
some.
I would like to squeeze in something with the one cocoa full of basket. You know, since we go into close to Rome, the great city of Rome wasn't built in one day.
Lord.
Thank you.
You know,
So you see, we all have it.
We
so
all have it.
we just want to thank you all so much for the help so far, and we are thanking you for the help that are coming. We are grateful. Also, in relation to the concert, I want to thank all the people that actually said yes, because it's basically pro bono. You know, they're not being paid to do anything. They already understand what is going on
What's the
there.
admission price for the concert?
Admission price $20
Okay.
for adults,
Okay.
10 for kids,
Okay.
and on that 10, free.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And thanks to all those who actually are doing things in the concert, who provide the DJ system, who provide this, that, and the other. Trust me, it's been going a long way. Thank you to St. Rose for allowing us to have it at the auditorium. It's a pretty good destination, and we want to express our gratitude.
So, guys, remember the concert starts at what time?
At 6 p.m.
All right, and then you have the auditions at 2 p.m. So you come to the auditions and then you just spill over to the concert, right? It's very, very convenient, right?
And might I add, so those who are in the audition, since they're already there from since 2 p.m. and they want to come over, they can get a little, discount, a little special price,
Okay, so, well, I did not have the authority to say so, but since Mr. Welch said so, I guess you can book your money on his word.
Just reach out, My number is 418-2982, and you let me know. You could also message Kisan or Dwayne. Let them know what's going on if you'd like to attend. Once you're a participant auditioning on that day, just reach out to me for a little discount or something, and we could work something out.
Okay.
I just wanted to add before we wrap up. Chad has been giving everybody their thanks and basically their flaws and so. But I must say kudos to Chad, because Chad is the backbone of the concert and organization, and so he's the lead man.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the one working night and day and getting everything together. Getting sponsors, getting people to perform at the concert and so on. So Chad, big up, and of course thanks for being that person really putting it together. Yeah.
Thank you,
So,
appreciate it, man.
Big up, man.
We go drink something.
Of course.
The man has said, do you wish to say anything before we wrap up?
Well, I would just like to say that all who have invested in us, we don't intend to disappoint. We intend to put our best forward and give our best, operate at the best of our abilities to make our parish proud and our country proud.
Okay. So, guys, this has been the episode U360 Season 2. I know it's been a long break. Many persons have been asking, when are you coming back? Many people meeting us asking if U360 is no more. But however, with all good things, there must be some time to take a break, re-strategize, and come back on stream. So, we are back. We're not going to be on next week because we're all going to be up at St. Rose Modern Secondary School, doing our thing. Javon will be doing his thing with the cakes. If you wish for a cake to be brought to St. Rose, order your cakes now. Donald Monroe, you know, set me up.
Also, Kisan, I apologize, but there's something I forgot to add. There would be interesting new prizes to be won as well.
Okay.
All right, so, you know, all in all, it's going to be a really good show. So, look out for everything.
Okay. So thank you guys for coming on. Remember, tomorrow, God's willing, we have Mass at Chantimel, Holy Spirit Chantimel at 10 a.m. Also, next week, we have Battle Hill. So tomorrow, Mass, 10:30 at Chantimel, Holy Spirit. Next week, Sunday, we have Battle Hill. Next Saturday, we have the auditions, we have cake sale, we have concert. The Catholic Church alive. So, guys, thank you very much on behalf of our producer and Good News Catholic Communication. We say thank you for joining us. Have a good weekend. See you at whatever church tomorrow. And we look forward to you joining us for our next episode. Peace out. Kiss on here.
This Trinity Sunday, your talent will shine. Who will represent your parish on the road together? Your Talent Rocks, Trinity Sunday, June 4th, La Sagesse Playing Field. Represent your parish. Auditions begin May 13th, Western Deanery. May 16th, Northeastern Deanery. May 17th, Eastern Deanery. May 18th, Southern Deanery. May 24th, Carriacou and Petite Martinique. Your Talent Rocks, Trinity Sunday, June 4th, La Sagesse Playing Field. Contact your parish priest for more details.
Put your glasses up to the sky. If you feel to cry, you could cry. Everybody have the tough time. Sometimes all it takes is one line. With couple regrets by your side. Money energy after right. Shed some weight, watch it fly. Everything will be alright. Don't tell them I'm greater. I'm greater. I'm greater. Somebody tell them from a please. Yeah. I'm greater. I'm greater. I'm greater. Don't stop doing it.
Peter, we have been in this place all night in the ocean, casting our nets to no avail.
What shall we do, Andrew?
It is time to move on. Look, the man Jesus is here. Let us go and follow him. Let us see what he has to offer.
Let's go for it, bro.
Come and experience 9 days in the upper room on Sunday the 21st of May at the Trade Center, Montrouge. See and be there.
Tickets available at the Cathedral Church office, Norm's Boutique, L&M Enterprise Grand and St. George's. You can also contact 0141 for further information. Don't miss this event, the first of its kind worldwide. Come see what happened in the upper room after the ascension.